How do you now objectively look at the challenges that come in and identify opportunities for improvement?
I think one of the biggest keys to using support data is to be able to understand and categorize your tickets. You can do that manually, which I know is never fun for teams, but you can also do that through AI. We use Sentisum. And then being able to look at the deltas and the changes over time. So I think a mistake that people make is they say like, okay, we've got all of these tickets. And like if we're talking about the session product here, the majority of our tickets are on about the stage. Well, of course, they're about the stage because that's the thing everyone is using no matter what, where maybe there's going to be less tickets about the Q&A feature. But if you look at the data and these categorizations of data over time and see the impact of the changes, you might be able to see something happen and the number of tickets about your QA section doubled or tripled, right? Wow. Now that becomes an insight, and that's something that you need to be able to look into, and you want to be able to understand why did those tickets increase so sharply, so suddenly. And so it's really in looking at your data over time for support teams and understanding those categories that's going to make all the impact in how you use that data with product teams.
As Liz said, most of the tickets will be about a feature that has hundreds and thousands of users, so we're naturally going to see that. But actually what we realized was when we were looking at some of this data, there were pockets of areas where we were seeing low volumes of tickets, but the total time to close was significantly higher, which meant that actually it was taking the CS teams a lot longer to close those types of tickets. I think when you start objectively looking at all of your challenges, you can start to understand like actually where are the real problems. And then on top of that, we can then quantify it. We can then add a magnitude element to it as well. So actually, how serious is this problem?